Alright guys, welcome back. I tried doing this video yesterday, but it was the first time I did a video using my phone, and I was holding my phone vertical, and when I uploaded the video, the image was very small, so I'm going to try this holding my phone horizontal. Basically yesterday I did a video just talking about ammunition and the current situation with the run on ammunition, availability, the inflation of price, and people paying a lot more than they would have paid if they would have bought ammunition in normal times. So this is my current inventory, and this is what I have on hand. Now I do have more ammunition than this, like individual boxes that I've purchased, at different stores, Walmart, gun shops. There's a little bit of loose ammo over here in small boxes. Not loose, but smaller boxes. But mostly I want to talk about buying ammunition packaged like this, whether it's spam cans, ammo cans, or just bulk, or in large quantities where the ammunition's packaged individually like this, but you get it at one time, either 500 or 1,000 rounds at a time. Because typically you save the most money doing it that way. Now, currently, there are no good deals or any ammunition out there that's priced normally. I am seeing people right now, for example, on Gunbroker, paying over $1 a round for Winchester 9mm NATO 124 grain full metal jacket. So, 50 rounds per box right here. I was getting that for $9 a box really not that long ago, 2019, 2018, basically before the whole COVID hit, and with the elections and just the climate of our society, the way people's reaction to things. So it's caused a run and a shortage on pretty much all ammunition. You can't find it hardly from any retailers because it's out of stock. So any ammunition that's out there right now typically is being sold on the private market, and people are willingly paying very high prices. And then also there is price gouging. This stuff right here, Black Hills, you can buy this in 500 round cases, but typically it'll come packaged, actually all the time that I've bought it, it's come packaged like this in 50 round boxes, even if you buy it 500 rounds at a time. This is usually, well, first of all, let me show you. This is 5.56. This is the 77 grain OTM, which is literally Mark 262, but because this is sold or marketed on the commercial market, it is not labeled Mark 262, but it is Mark 262. And then we also have the tipped Match King, which is the same round, but instead of having an open tip match bullet, it has a polymer green tip bullet. Okay, this stuff usually costs about $1.10 or $1.15 a round. Right now people are paying over $2 a round for this stuff. Okay, it's ridiculous. American Eagle, Federal, 5.56, whether it's the M855 or the M193, full metal jacket. Usually, I was getting this stuff consistently, 29 cents a round, maybe 35 cents a round at the highest. Right now, these are boxes of 1,000 rounds in bulk. I got this, I basically got all these individually for like $2.99, maybe $3.20 at the highest. And people right now are paying like $1,000 or more. I was seeing it sold for like $800 for a while there, but people are bidding $800, actually more than that now, like $1,000 per 1,000 rounds. It's quite hysterical, honestly. I don't understand where these people have been all this time. It's like they don't buy when prices are normal, when there's no rush on this stuff, and then as soon as there's a threat or a panic, then people decide to buy. We got some 7.62 by 51. In normal times, that's about 60 cents a round. I'm not sure what it is now. I haven't really seen it because I haven't been looking for it. Not really looking for it, but just I'm watching what this stuff is selling for, and it's crazy. So here we have some ammo cans. These were this, but once I shot the ammunition, I ended up just buying ammunition like this in boxes and then making it bulk just because I like storing it in the ammo cans. But originally they come in these ammo cans, 420 rounds on stripper clips, okay? And I was getting these for $129 each, whether it was the M193 or the M855. Right now I see these being sold for like $450, $500 each. I mean, it's crazy. This is Russian surplus, imported 545 by 39. This is designated the 7N6. Now this has been banned from import. All of this was purchased before it was banned. I had no foresight that it was going to be banned. But this, you could buy these, these are 1,080 round cans. You could get a can of this consistently for a long time for under $200. I remember paying $190, $180, somewhere in there. And then with shipping, it would come to like $210, $215. Okay, and people are paying like $400 to $550 per can right now. Now, it was banned from import before this rush on ammunition and before the hectic society that we're dealing with. This was selling for, $300, $350 a can because the prices did go up naturally after the ban took place. But it's unbelievable. And basically, we need to remember when times are normal and, there's no drive or there's no real incentive that we feel that we have to get this stuff, ammunition specifically, people tend to put it off. And then when we find ourselves in situations, whether it's a pandemic or a new political administration, then people decide that they want it and they find themselves being price gouged or paying an increase of price just due to consumer demand. Now obviously I did not buy this all at once. Really very few people could find themselves being able to justify the expense to purchase this quantity at once. Some people can do it, but I am not one of those people. This is about 7 or 6 years worth of just buying a little bit at a time, a case at a time, a box at a time, a can at a time. And this is not all of the ammunition that I've purchased in the past 6 or 7 years. This is just what I currently have on hand because I do shoot my guns. But, for some people, this is not a lot of ammunition. For some people, it is a lot of ammunition. There's people that have 4 to 5 times or more than this. We're all different. We all have different income levels. This is what I was able to acquire over the past, 6, 7 years. And of course, I would always want more, but I'm comfortable. I feel comfortable with what I have here. But it's crazy to know, that in normal times, 9mm, $9 per 50, $13 per 50, somewhere in there. 5.56, good, not like excellent ammunition, but just respectable ammunition, basic ammunition, like American Eagle, Federal. We got some Gecko Swiss 223, PMC, got the X-Tac, 62 grain, 55 grain. We've got some IMI, Independence. This ammunition was easily had for 29 cents a round all the way up to 35 cents a round consistently, you know, depending on how it's packaged. When it comes like this, typically it'll be a little more expensive, but then there was a time, you know, I was getting these on Palmetto State Armory. These were $1.29 a can, and then with a rebate, you got $20 back, so then you're at $1.09. Now all of this was pretty much before the online sales tax was in effect. So there was no sales tax, and a lot of times it was free shipping. So, you know, figure $1.09 maybe with shipping, that's very doable. People are paying $400 to $500 per $4.50 or $4.20 a can, you know. And what's a shame, right now we have a lot of new gun owners, and they're buying ammunition, and you know they're paying the prices that the ammunition is currently going for, but they don't have any reference to what the normal price is and what the normal price was not that long ago. And then of course we have, you know, people that have been in this for a long time, and they just, you know, we all have different priorities. Not all of us are as into guns as others. So, you know, buying ammunition is like buying gas for your car. Is not necessarily a fun thing to spend money on. But they end up putting it off when prices are excellent and it's a buyer's market. And then they find themselves in a situation where there's a panic, there's a rush on ammunition, there's possible proposed legislation that might affect certain things. And then they find themselves buying ammunition for like 3 to 4 times the cost of what it should be. So hopefully, you know, this is not the first time that this has happened. You know, back in late 2012 and about half the year of 2013, there was some shortage of ammunition. There was increased prices, price gouging on firearms and ammunition, but it was nowhere near as bad as it is right now. We're almost a year into this, and it doesn't seem to be going away. In fact, it's getting worse. You know, seeing people spending over $1 a round for stuff like this. And then self-defense ammunition is even worse. You got like Winchester Defender PDX-1, Spear Gold Dot, like the 124 grain, 147 grain, Federal HST, talking like mostly 9mm and 45. Those defensive rounds, I'm seeing people pay, what was it? It was like $80 for 25 rounds. That should be about $23 for 25 rounds, depending on what it is. But, you know, ammunition's expensive, even when times are normal. You know, getting these for $2.99 per 1,000, or, you know, $1.09 or $1.30 a can, depending if there was a sale or a rebate. You know, buying it all, you know, buying this quantity at once, even in normal times, is kind of ridiculous. Most of us can't do that, but if you buy a little bit at once, over the years, take advantage, you know. Everybody's different. Sometimes, even with these low prices of normal times, when the economy's good and there's no rush on this stuff, you know, everybody's different, so we may have more priorities that we need to take care of, but for a lot of us, there was no excuse to not purchase more or purchase any at all. The only thing I regret is that I did not buy more. So anyway, just want to give you guys a little reference for you first time or newly, you know, new firearm owners that are paying these ridiculous prices on ammunition. Understand that this might not be the time to buy. Actually, it is not the time to buy, but many fear that if they don't buy now, they might not have anything for a long time. So I do understand that. But anyway, guys, hope you find what you want. I hope you can acquire, you know, whatever you need. But But this is what I have for now. Really not shooting much because I can't really replace, reasonably speaking, my inventory. So I have a little bit put back, upstairs on shelves. But as far as this stuff, I'm just gonna sit on it and wait out these crazy times until hopefully things get back to normal, where we can just get this ammunition for the normal price. All right, guys, take care and have a good day.